Tom Wilson and Josh Anderson ended up on the brawling on the bench as the Capitals and Canadiens made their way off the ice for the second intermission during Friday's Game 3 between the Eastern Conference foes. The incident occurred as the two teams were leaving the ice after the second period, with the Canadiens leading 3-2 after 40 minutes, and both squads meandered around before several players started to push and shove. That led to Wilson and Anderson going at it right near the bench, which eventually led to the Canadiens winger falling onto the bench and the Caps pugilist continuing to go after him. A linesman attempted to quell the situation, but Wilson continued to charge at Anderson, with the two going all the way down the bench before hitting the stanchion that separates the home team and visitors' benches. The linesman continued to try and fight to get control, while the two players kept just trying to fight one another. On the ice, players from both teams pushed and shoved as some tried to get to the bench to help their teammates. Things finally started to calm down, but not before Wilson mocked a Montreal player by doing a crying face. The two teams eventually dispersed to their respective locker rooms. When all was said and done, Wilson and Anderson were handed a roughing penalties and game misconducts. The Canadiens ultimately bested the Caps 6-3 on Friday, and now trail Washington, 2-1, in the series. It shouldn't come as a surprise that things got physical, and it involved Wilson, who had exchanged words during warm-ups with Arbor Hekaj. The two were spotted jawing at one another while they skated near center ice. Wilson seemed to say something to rile up Hekaj, who, in return, continued to yap at Wilson even after he had skated away from the scene.